Wait.
Started streaming. Is everything good? Need you to tell me. Refresh the page a couple times. Tell me if a new stream pops up.
Hey.
Did a new stream pop up?
I still see playing some video games, but on your front page, there's now the freaking Doki.
Yeah, I know. Go into
Doki.
videos and refresh the page.
Oh, let me go backwards. Alright, let me just.
Alright, let me go back.
Doki Doki. So blood.
Wait, did it just...
Oh my god. Wait, hold on.
Oh, yes!
1, 2,
Alright, cool.
3,
Doki Doki's good.
4.
Everything's a go.
Hold on, stop. Shh.
What do you mean, stop?
1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 seconds of latency.
Alright, well, that's the lowest it can go. So,
Okay, then I'm gonna watch you now.
cool. Well, hold on. Just adjusting the mic and stuff. Fellow friend that is probably watching me right now, use the live chat and tell me if the mic and stuff sounds good. Because I gotta know this. Sounds great. Alright. Don't know. I'm just trying to freaking do stuff. Alright, well, welcome to the second episode. It is live. Everything that you heard in the beginning is just me trying to get stuff up and going. Which one is which? Dang, I haven't played since November 19th. Alright. This is bad. Alright. Everything, or small recap in the for the second episode. I don't remember the girls' names. I'm trying to go for the small one because she hates me. So I'm trying to build a relationships with her, then try getting to everyone else because I think that's how this game works. My friend told me to play this game because he's been wanting me to play it a lot. Alright. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, she's the one that I'm trying to impress. Alright. Natsuki. Okay. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? I don't. Sometimes. Not really. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the person stands, or where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Cool. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Is that a tooth? It looks like a tooth. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Ugh. I have slight OCD also, but dude, I hate that. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Sonny. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Boom! That's great advice that people should listen to. My phone is charging again. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I thought I was going to say face. Ah. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Hey look, it's the Doki Doki Literature Club thing. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Ha! Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Tsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Oh, no, don't do that. That's mean. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I don't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You know, go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I could talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair, like this game. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. God, you think I would enjoy something that I didn't even have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. Burp. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like where they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Oh, coughing. That's what really makes it good. Like this game, probably. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? That's funny. Tsuki gives me a little shove. It just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. this is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Oh, cool, you're watching on your phone. That's fun. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? Oh, I completely forgot that she actually... I haven't played this game in a long time. Reminding me that I should have freaking uploaded the first episode before I did this live stream. Damn it. That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Or I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Hey, now that's not cool. To be completely honest, I've read some good books. Like there's this book about a knight that I read, and I don't know. I'll tell you a quick story. A book about a knight. He did some really crazy crap. Decided to actually like copy him. Learned a couple things from it, like freaking determination and trying to keep doing the thing that you're trying to do. Hahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Whoa, that's a really close-up image. I forgot, you could actually do this too. ... We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. That's a fast reader. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Dude, look at these eyes. They're so shiny. How can anyone's eyes be that shiny? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Get what I'm putting down? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Oh, you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. God. Sorry. Dude, she really doesn't like me. That's why I'm trying to make her... What's up, Mom? What are you doing? Can you get me a bottle of water, please? I'm gonna do a lot of reading. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Hold on. Can't even bring it up without them being all like... you still haven't grown out of that yet. Hold on. BRB. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Erg. I know those kind of people. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Oh, dude, so... Is, like, something happening at home with her or something? Oh, wait. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's... Wait, hold on. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Correct. Am I not? Underscore. ... So? Jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Ugh. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Oh my god. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. Oh, Minori. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Hold on. Quick drink of water. But it gets especially bad when... Oh, don't spoil it. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Duh. Oh, fudge. Oh, dude, playing this just reminded me. I gotta get that freaking new comic book for that Assassin's Creed one that I have. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. I just realized, comic books are like the American version of manga, aren't they? It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Brandon, shut up. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Whoa, you appeared out of nowhere. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, freaking pose again. Pose. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah ha ha. Oh, that's what she's probably trying to do. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Yeet. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. Natsuki. I'm not good with these names. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Oh, don't cry, because I'm not really going to read it myself. Yeah, but Monika just said, don't be dumb. Dude, my freaking nose. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. I'd pretty much be playing War Thunder instead. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we could start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Dude. Comic books are good. And I'm the same way. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. Might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. So I'm a binge watcher. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Dude, I'm really bad with poems in real life. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. Oh, that reminds me! I have a freaking Call of Duty World War II notebook that I could use. I could already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Natsuki's a small one. Sayori is the one that lives next to me. Monika is the president, which is the one that does the weird pose. And Yuri is that purple-haired one, right? I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, of course, this one. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first, because I wrote nothing but a bunch of cute stuff in it, correct? dot 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 dot. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. I don't know. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. Burp. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would really be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. And make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. That sounds like me and my best friend. Just not with literature and more like video games. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Huh? So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Dude, I got it. Boom. But that's also probably bad. The next one I'm going for is... oh wait, crap. I didn't mean to double click. Oh no! History! So in other words, you're saying like it, irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Okay. You're so... cool. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Click outside poem area to continue. Well, that's a good poem. It's better than anyone I've ever done. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? That is true. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. So she's a deep meaning type of person, alright. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. That's true. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Hold on. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, hold on. Let me travel back in time with my mind. So I remember that some stuff that I wrote, Sayori would like, but there was also like a couple things that Yuri liked. No. I'm completely wrong. It's just Sayori. Okay, ... This is a good poem, Sonny. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. She also lives by me, doesn't she? But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I want to read my own poem. They're saying it's good, and I want to read it. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Sonny. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. And I want to go play The Elder Scrolls Online. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Heh. We'll see about that. Oh, well, we'll see about that. Alright. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Perfect poem right there, dude. That's like the best. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Ha! Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yep. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I don't care. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Dude, I don't ever have breakfast in the morning. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Let's go with Yuri, because she's like the deep reader. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Dude, I'm bad at speaking. Like, complete speaking. I cannot talk in real life. It sucks. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands, so she covers her face. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Oh, that hurt. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Hold on. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even in a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. Dude, she's like a freaking mentor. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Dude, she's like the only one that actually helped me. Atsuki can be a little bit biased, though. She's the small one. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Dude, this is hard to read. I can't read this type of stuff. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Dude, that was like crazy. That took me on a journey. I like how the music changes too. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Dude, it's better than the handwriting I have, but oh my god, I can't read cursive at all. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Dude, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just choked. Dude, whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Let me take a drink of water. Don't tell me this game is using my mic. If it's using my mic, dude, that's freaking creepy. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Dude, if this game is like messing around right now, that's creepy. That's scary. I don't like that type of stuff, man. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sonny. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Brandon, I swear, stop, alright? They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I hate symbolism. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, I'm able to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think of that, or that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Dude, this game is like inspiring me to write a really good poem and just post it on the internet. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Well, no, who am I going to show it to next? The closet? Hi, Sonny. Having a good time so far? Mm-hmm. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. You should disband the club. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm just glancing over at the freaking live chat of my friend. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. That's true, I do the same. I'm not a very good person, like when teachers say, like, oh, does anyone need a question or anything? I just sit there and just stare at the teacher. I'm much better just going off with the flow, or just going with the flow, till I'm more settled in. Anyway, dude, this character, alright, the person that I am in the game is like the exact same person that I am in real life, and it's scaring me, alright? Is this going through like my Facebook or something? Is this going through like Instagram? What is this game doing? Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Freaking pose again. Don't worry, Sonny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all get to learn, or that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Almost with every other friend that I've ever had. There's like a small barrier that everyone has when they first meet their person. Not their person, but they're like a person that will later on become a friend. There's a giant barrier, and it just like starts crumbling more and more like you get to talk to them. Oh, crap. Hold on. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Sonny. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah, oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. That's what I tried to do. Now I'm probably gonna... I'm either gonna go for Sayori or Yuri next. I don't know. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ahahaha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Oh, dude, those freaking scary stories that are like one line long. Ugh. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. Is that her? Oh, I was like, is that like her cheeks squishing together or just her mouth? I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Well, not really. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. See, now she's the one that's probably gonna, or not probably going to, but she's the one that's like helpful and will like legit help you. Yuri is a good writer, which will help you good in, like with writing, but she's also probably trying to like make you go towards the writing and the stuff that she likes. Same thing with Natsuki, and Sayuri just likes breakfast. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Hold on. Okay. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Oh, because she's the president. I forgot. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Or, well, let's read it then. Oh, I actually have to scroll now. By the way, if my mic is like, or it's just like constant like, or something like that, just tell me. Because I don't want it to be like that. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes, or the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever and into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Whoa, whoa.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry, my little cousin came in. Wait, hold on. Wait, so was it like a flashlight? Is she like stuck in a hole or something? I don't know. Don't want to delve into this. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Wait, what do you mean, dear God? What? Sorry, I'm not really into the... I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. And performed out loud, it could be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Wait, so did she like break up with a boyfriend or something? And like he's stalking her? An epiphany? Yeah, it's something like that. kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later, like a rough draft. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. You mean a marker? So just move your hand and go with the flow. Oh no, because it could also be one of those like fountain pens, I think they are. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No problemo. Oh, okay. I just barely looked at the chat right now and you said the impression of your mic sounds. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I want to read my poem! This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. That doesn't look like a sad smile. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Oh, okay. I get her poem now. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Dude, she gets pissed like really easy. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. She did say that she wants her poem to be better than yours when yours is like really bad or something. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Sunny did too. Thanks for bringing me into something that I probably didn't want to be into. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Sunny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Itsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, dude. It's the fights. It's the cat fights. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sunny appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, dude, get roasted. Or girl, get roasted. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's I wasn't the I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger than as soon as Sunny started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little dude. Oh my god, fighting is not good. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Well, no dir, I'm just sitting there. Sunny, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have to have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Well, I mean, that's kind of... It's... Alright. So, poems aren't really like that, but they're also not like that. Each poem is for a specific type of reader. If you don't like cat fights, their hair look like cat ears on the top of their heads. That's kind of true. Actually, yeah, I could see that. The little cat boop, boop, and then this, I guess. Oh, and this. Yeah, okay, I see it. Help me explain to her, Sunny. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sunny? To be honest, I don't. Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, no! So, of course, that's going to be... Oh, no! Oh, come on, dude. I don't like choices. This isn't good. Okay, look. Natsuki is the one that hates me. And she hates me already. If I go for her, she'll like me more and think highly of me, of course. But Yuri will probably be more sad and, like, I guess, more mad at me, I guess. But if I go for Yuri, not only will Natsuki be mad, she'll also be even more mad than what she was before. And I don't want to... If I go for Help Me Sayori, then it'll just make her, like, part of the whole, like, jimble-jamble of things. And so it's just going to be more stress. Oh, no! Natsuki, you're I don't know, dude. Okay, I'm just gonna go for Natsuki because my next poem is gonna be for her. All right, so she isn't so like mad at me, I guess. Uh-oh. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying your feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Dude, just back off for now. Hold on. Natsuki's voice whines. Oh, but she was so mean to me. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. Sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously.